growing up city. Where in the world are you when you feel like you're on top of the world? Give me an A, give me an L, give me an HS, hell yes. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some eagle in it. Earlier this year, this Washington squad lost by 1 point in overtime to today's opponent, and now they are looking for a little redemption song. Long, slow cross dissolve to subconsciously symbolize the equality of man. Those are the home team Mustangs looking for their fifth straight city title. And this one here ain't for all the marbles, but it's for a whole handful of them. Winner of this game cuts to the Chase Center, that is, for the 2026 public school title. Dwayne Gaines squares up from the top of the key and plays a three-point tune. Bap, bap, bap. His shot was so hot, you know them teachers had to dance. How many assists can one man have in one game? We gonna learn something today, people. Azana, Halu, Bradley, Matsubayashi, three-point hooks. Maximo Haas, impervious to the defensive pressure coming directly at him. His long-distance radar locked on target. A crafty little bucket for James Coleman, who works his way through traffic, and when he gets it, he always knows what to do with it. Azana assist totals climbing. He's diming Bradley Matsubayashi, who's hanging around this gym in the corner. Fred Davis knows a little something about location. He's setting up shop in the corner. Fred don't need no stinking rim. 3 points for him. But it's the Eagles who are up 16-15 at the end of the first. Enter the second quarter. Colagero Harrington is down and bound to get his. That trifecta putting his team back on top. Up fake and take. The junior, James Coleman, and his point totals are starting to climb. Justin Chu turns the corner, and is that a no-look or a look-away pass? I don't know, but what I do know, it is a rock candy dime. Rock, basketball, candy, sweet, dime, assist. Nairo Quintero Murakashi makes the dream complete when he puts it through the old peach bucket on the wall. Roman Burke, full tilt, he's got the no-look in his repertoire. Caden Williams fulfilling his destiny and filling up the bucket. Eagles, T.O., gotta talk this thing over and try to slow that stang roll. Put your hands up and he gon' find you. Rubber coin, Azana to Oliver Das, who does not disappoint. Fred Davis organizing his mates and then distributing. Isaac Figueroa knowing what to do with the rock when he gets it. Bang, bang, bang. You rock and roll, baby, on the three-point drum. Never underestimate the power of the mid-range game. Davis has got that in his big bag o' tricks. Lincoln up 8, 32-24 at the half. And that's when joyous overcometh the mostest as the kids flood out onto the court. Every school, every gym does it differently. At Lincoln High School, Coach Carl Jacobs is a man of the people, and he gives the people what they want. Maybe that's one reason why so many kids want to play for him. Third quarter now, working off that 8-point lead. Roman Burke tracks it down, spins around, polish off the ice, and smooth down it goes. Coleman reaches into his quiver of arrows. Crossover and gone. flying in there with the funky deuce finish. They run at Maximo Haas, and the Maximo runs by him. The 6'4" sophomore is rim level and dropping it down through the cotton. The 6'10" senior forward Oliver Doss was presenting himself as a problem. He got hot and scorched them for 16 total. Anticipation, steal, breakaway, three-piece combo equals 2 points. Fred Davis solo style. Lincoln holding on, up by 5, 44-39 at the completion of the third, and we kick down the door into quarter number 4. Isaac Figueroa jumpers. They come down underneath his feet. Net snapping, three-point play, the way they did it when I was just a kid. Sneaky Azana Halu pokes it free from behind and then takes off up court, and he's got his goggles on backwards. Dylan Cash Davis makes it a payday. 14 total assists on the night, maybe none prettier than this one. Vision behind the back to the money man, Cash Dillon. Eagles coming on strong. Then the Doss rears his skull cap again. He's a handful, and when he puts it in, it's the Eagles who have snatched a 1-point lead. But that lead was short-lived or lived or whatever the proper English may be. They didn't have it for long. Colagero, boom, cha-cha-cha. He snatches that lead right back. The big man with Velcro fingertips and shoes that grip. Doss Euro-stepping. His team down 4. Very next trip down the floor. The Cadillac of shooters, De Lorenzo LaSalle, and he's playing three-point bingo. And crunch time is munch time for James Coleman. Ice, ice, ice water, baby. He drops in the three-pointer. The Eagles up 1, under a minute left. Haas calling for it in the low post, and the dream never dies with Maximo. Lead back over to the Mustangs, and here's the exact situation. Isaac Colagero at the line feels no pressure, and he puts his team up 3.8 left. Wash, no timeouts. Azana with the pill, and we have seen him do this before. But it does not go down tonight. One dream lives on, one dream does not. Thus is the nature of this beast we call sports. Lincoln survives the playoff scare, and they advance to the Chase Center to play Lowell for the championship. The Eagles mentally and physically exhausted from the battle when I caught up with Mr. Coleman.
So just tell me, it was really tight, down the wire at the end. What was your mentality as a baller?
For our team, my mentality and our team's, I think, was just play as hard as we can. That's what we've done all season. We faced a lot of adversity. A lot of things have happened, but we've always just played our hardest regardless. And I think that was our mentality the whole game. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result we wanted.
And I noticed that what you're saying is true. You did play your ass off. What's important about just laying it on the line?
I think it's a metaphor for life, because in anything you do, you really got to try your hardest. I think it's a good theme to carry into your life, and one way to learn it is through the game of basketball.
The clutch moments, the pressure moments of this ball game, what was your mentality?
My mentality was to keep calm. I've been in that multiple times with this team. When I was growing up, I used to have close games a lot. So in clutch moments like that, you just have to stay calm. You can't let the crowd round you up and make you go fast. You just got to play your game, play how your team plays, and just play together. If you try to force something and your teammates are on the same track, then that's how it messes up. We were all on the same track. We all were focused together, communicating, talking, and that's how we came through with the win.
Just tell me about when you see that open shot, how do you react?
Well, my teammates and my coaches told me if it's open, shoot it. And they have faith in me, and they put a lot of trust in me, so I just how I practice, we do multiple shots in practice, all that. Just shoot it. You know, they said shoot the ball, so I'm just going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot my shot how I always shoot. I'm not going to change nothing.
Tell me about the support your family gives you, and I saw your little brother had a haircut just like yours.
And my family, they're very supportive, football, basketball, anything I do. And everybody else that you see here, they're all supporting too. Everybody's my family.
Roof, roof, I have some? Can a doggy get some love up in this place or what? Roof, roof.